I'm making another cake stand, and if you remember, and if you didn't see my video, I will put a link to it in the description below. I made the barrier with shells, and the middle was kind of like ocean, and that sold within 24 hours, by the way. So what I've done this time, I've made a barrier with silicone, and to do that you buy this 100% silicone, and then you get one of these guns, or gun things. You get this pierce thingy on the contraption. You snip the top off where you want it, and then you'll like pull the trigger, and then you'll go around. This is a bit gunky because this is now well used, but anyway, you'll go round and round. That really is disgusting. And whatever shape you want, and you can make geo type shapes for coasters. And what I did with these is just taking that nasty top off. I went round these 3 times, and then when it was almost dry, I then got some warm water with some dish soap in it, and I went round and smoothed them all when it was nearly dry, so I got like a nice smooth inside. Then I put a clear coat of resin in the bottom, and the reason I did that is because I'm going to do a tropical island in the middle of each one. So to do that, I have my sand from the Caribbean, and I'm not going to have it very like bulbous, it's going to be quite flat. Oh, and I carried this sand back recently, or obviously before the world shut down from coronavirus, and boy oh boy, and I brought it in my hand luggage, and they stopped me and opened my suitcase and pulled out all this sand, and they said, "What is this?" And I said, "It's sand." And they said, "Okay," and let me through. But oh my gosh, it weighed a ton. So I take my sand, and then I take Elmer's glue all, and all I do, and that's why I've put a clear base in the bottom, because I want my island to have resin underneath it. So there is no kind of magic mixture. I just do it by eyesight, really. If I might have put too much glue in here, but it's hard to tell because the sand does sink right to the bottom of the cup. Okay, this is going to be a tropical island, and the ocean's going to go around the outside, and this is the bottom tier of the cake stand. So, not really going to see much of this island at the bottom. a stick, because around the island is going to be the ocean, and then on the very, very last layer I am going to put a clear coat of resin over the whole thing, because food's going to go over it, so I don't want food to sit on the sand. Okay, so that's kind of a good little tropical island. And then one for the second tier. That will settle out. And just a tiny one for the top tier. And on the top one, I'm going to put a little palm tree on the top one. So just help this one settle out. I put these little straws in here to keep a hole where I could drill, because I wasn't actually sure what might happen to the sand, if it might crack. I've got a little, actually I'm not going to use a plastic cup, I'm going to use a paper cup, a little bit of extra clear resin, and where's my peacock colour, because I'm going to put just a dribble of dark blue around the edge. When I look at these, I want to sing, ooh, you know what I've got to find? I've got to find my palm trees, because I want to put a palm tree in that one. I keep wanting to sing, what is it, out of that one of the James Bond movies? I'm not going to sing it. Underneath the mango tree, my honey. Anyway, when Bridget Bardot gets out of the water. Anyway, so I just need a tiny bit of peacock, which is, ooh, that's a lot. They're quite dense, these colours, so you don't need much. Anyway, so I'm just going to stir that. So I have, this one's ocean, which I might add a little bit more. This is tropical sea, and this one is peacock. I think I might need a tiny bit more of ocean, because I want it to be a bit more opaque. Love these powders. These are 5-gram packets, and they seem to last forever. They really do. So I'm going to put the ocean around first, and actually the first thing I'm going to do, let me get rid of this big stick, and I'm actually going to pour some clear in this cup because it's just more manageable. And I have some white alcohol ink I'm going to put in a tiny cup for surf. And I'm actually going to stick the palm tree on last, because I'm going to cover the entire thing in a clear coat tomorrow. Just to give it a finish that you can put some food on. So here is my surf the beach. My little Robinson Crusoe island with his little flowery flip-flops. Okay, and then my blue ocean. Oh, this is going to be such a cute cake tray, cake stand, I should say. And then my tropical sea. Oh, the themes are boundless. Endless and boundless. Oh, these are so cute. I want to have a beach party. Underneath the mango tree, my honey. I want that to be a little bit wider. I'm going to use my heat gun. I don't want too much of the dark blue because it actually is a lot darker than it looks. I like this. Okay, where's my peacock? Oh, it's in this one. Yeah, just to dribble out where the barrier reef goes. And I'll put some surf out there too, because that's where the surf is, out in the barrier reef. And these molds I've made can be put into all different kinds of shapes because they're all flexible. Nope, see, there's too much blue there. Oh well, heat gun will take care of that. Just a little bit. I'll get rid of that with some alcohol. See, doesn't matter how much experience you have, we all make mistakes. And in a way, I think it's good to make mistakes on camera because then you can see how to fix them. So to fix a mistake like that is you get some paper towel and some rubbing alcohol. I know both are scarce right now, and you just scoop it up. Get another clean bit, scoop it up. All right, so surf with some white alcohol, ink, and around where the reef goes. And I'm going to get my heat gun. I'm just going to encourage the wave to go onto the beach. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the other ones done. Okay, so that's that for today. And tomorrow, when these are completely dry, we'll come and put an entire coat of resin on them and put a little palm tree on just the top one. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay, this layer has dried. I'm going to cover the whole thing in a layer of clear resin. I've cut little pieces of this straw and placed in the holes that I'm going to drill. And doing something that I never normally do, which is pour resin over sand. And the little flip-flops are going to get covered. But like I said, I want this to be used by food. So when this is dry, I will drill the holes. Here it is. So the next stage is I can take it off its mats and take the molds off the sides. And you will be able to see, so what I'm going to have to do, because the sides are going to be a little bit sharp, I'm going to have to sand down the sides, and I think what I am going to do is paint the sides. I have this liquid silver leaf, and I think I'm going to paint the sides with the liquid silver leaf and then go over that with well, I'll see actually, once I've sanded down the sides, which I'll do with a wet sandpaper, because that can leave things shiny. And then these molds I've made, which will come off here eventually. They're highly sticky. I'll probably need to take these off with some dish soap, to be honest, but let me go around and then take out the straws. So that just leaves me with one little, the clear resin that I put on the bottom, because I didn't want there to be sand on the bottom. And then here, just take out my top one. There's my top one. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Take out my straw, which might be a little more. No, that one came out fine. And then my middle one. Yeah, this will come off easier. Silicone, surprisingly, on silicone sticks really, really well. The best thing, once I've got these off here, which I'll do with soap and water, is use something like, see this heavy plastic? I'll use something like this next time to stick it onto. But it is a great barrier. And then here's my middle layer. And there's my middle layer of my cake stand. I'll take out my straw. So all I've got to do now, which I'll do off camera, is take out my straws. This one's a little sticky. But I'll take out the straws, I will sand them down and drill holes, and I'll see if the edges need anything to be done to them. They might not, but they definitely need something done to them now because they're kind of sharp. And then assemble the cake stand. But right now, this is looking absolutely adorable. And you can see the shells are a little protruding, but they're all still covered in resin, so it's all food safe. And so are the flip-flops. They're covered in resin. And the palm tree base is covered in resin. So let me go and do those things that I have to do. I'll take the molds off the resin base. You can see that's already lifting up, and you'll see how flexible these are and how you can use them for different things. So I'll be back in a moment. There we go. Anyway, it's finished, and I am going to make so many more cake stands. I have tons of ideas in my head. I've made 2 beachy ones. I've got so many more planned, and there is the top. These are my kind of Robinson Crusoe island ones. There's the flip-flops at the bottom. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. See you, folks. Bye.